Hello and welcome to the Fruitful Hands Knitting Podcast. I'm Kaity.
And I'm Diana.
And we are a mother-daughter knitting duo from Kentucky. And thank you for joining us.
Yes, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
So it feels a little right.
It's weird. Yeah. So
with weather, a lot of people have reached out to check on us.
So sweet. Yeah. Thankfully, I mean, Mama got flooded in.
Yeah.
But no damage.
Right. Oh yeah. It's our house sits back. The road to our house is down by the creek, and so probably about 3 or 4 times a year we get flooded in or out. We generally know when it's coming, so we just stay home.
Yeah.
And we don't mind it. So, thankfully we had no damage. So we've been very blessed.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in Eastern Kentucky, especially that have. Towns. You know how it is.
Pictures are crazy.
Oh, it's just Louisa was hit hard. That's where I'm from originally. But Pike County up there was really, and just all those Eastern Kentucky small communities where, they're by the river.
Right.
On creeks and rivers. And so we hope that you are, doing well. Thank you for the reaching out, and thank you for the prayers for our community and our state. And
it looks like at least in the next week or two it shouldn't be really any rain or anything, so hopefully there'll be some
drying out.
Yes, so we have a lot to share.
Yes, we do. And we haven't podcast since the end of January.
I think so, because I had this huge push at the end of January and finished a bunch of stuff.
Yes.
I like your nails.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's a cute color.
I don't remember what color it is.
I have some yarn that matches that spot
It's
on.
like
purpley pink.
When I chose it, it was because it reminded me of spring.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a few days ago, and I'm like, spring, please.
It did not get the memo.
It did not. But spring is coming.
Yes.
Spring is coming.
Yeah.
So I'm glad it is, for sure.
Yeah, I'm ready.
But we've had snow. We've had 2 big storms coming through.
Sickness. We were together, but I wasn't feeling great, so we didn't podcast then.
Yes.
So it's just finally it's okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Got a lot to talk about. So let's get going.
We've missed you all.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah. Okay, so what are you wearing, Kaity?
You all. I have not mentioned. Okay. If you've been here for a while, you should maybe be shocked. You should be shocked that I'm wearing this.
Not be shocked.
Well, no, because last everyone
you were
knows,
gonna pull it out.
I was frogging this. And so I posted on Instagram twice and was like, does anyone have yarn? You guys were so sweet. People were like, I've got a Discord I can reach out to people in and see if anyone has it. I'm, just looking everywhere. Oh, there's somebody on Ravelry. It was the weirdest thing. I looked on Ravelry once, saw that 2 people had it, didn't message them, and then I went back and looked 3 or 4 times and couldn't find. I was searching it weird after that. Anyway, ended up finding it again after several people were like, look on Ravelry. I saw 2 people. I was like, okay, other people saw these people.
So they're there.
So anyway, I messaged one and she was so gracious. She was like, how many do you need? I don't have a plan for it, so you just,
that is sweet.
It was very sweet. So I messaged her Saturday morning. She got it in the mail Saturday afternoon. It was to me by Monday.
What?
I was like,
what?
You're awesome.
Yes.
So,
what's your name? First name?
I can't remember. She doesn't know.
Oh, do we have a podcast?
She doesn't. So
she may know. If you're out
I don't
there,
think so. But anyway, she said, I love it so much. It grew a lot, which is fine.
Yes.
I don't really have any sweaters that are this oversized, but I actually did really like the fit of it before I blocked it.
Oh, did you?
I put it in the dryer for just a little bit. So this is the Storm Sweater by Petiteknit. Yarn
it is beautiful.
Is Woolberry Fiber Co. Cashmere Decay, and the color Cool Breeze, and it's just knits and pearls, alternating to get this beautiful sweater. And
isn't that amazing?
Love it. Yeah.
You look at it and you think, oh, that's just too complicated. I just cannot do that. And then you realize, oh, it's only knits and pearls.
Exactly. I know. I was FaceTiming one of my sisters the other day, and she's like, "Did you make that?" I was like, "I did." She's like, "What?" And I was like, "No, you don't." I'm like, it's just knits and pearls. You know how to do the knit and doing the pearl. I mean, she might know how to pearl too. But anyway, it was just like, you can do this.
Yes.
You can.
Yes.
So I love it. It's drop shoulder. It's my first drop shoulder.
Is it really?
And I love it.
That's amazing that that's your first. This is drop shoulder too.
Yeah, I was looking.
Yeah.
So I'm so happy. So this is an FO that I have.
I love it. It's beautiful.
It
looks so good on her.
You're
it's so
sweet.
soft.
It is so
I
soft.
love it.
Yeah.
I love
it's
it.
pretty heavy because normally sweaters take me about 5 skeins and this took 6 and some of the 7th.
Yeah.
So
it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
y'all came through. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And I've been wearing it a lot. I couldn't wait. So it's got spit up. It's got all
We were
sorts.
supposed to go to Nashville and meet my other daughter and her children and another daughter there and go to a museum and the Parthenon. What, 2 weeks ago? A week and a half ago? Something like that. And so the night before, or no,
2
nights before, one of her daughters started running a fever.
My sister's daughters.
Yeah. And so we were like, oh, we'll wait and see. And she's older. She could have stayed home. And, well, the next morning, one of them started throwing up. And she's like, we're going to cancel. So, and, of course, Kaity was half packed. That was on Sunday. We were going to leave on Monday.
I was going down to Mama's house, and then we were going to drive down to Nashville together.
So she was coming down Sunday to spend the night. And so I said, well, just come on and we'll do something. So on Monday we went to Louisville, and the only store that was supposed to be open. So and I forget this so much. If you're traveling and you think you're going to a knitting shop, whatever, on a Monday, call first or look it up. Because a lot of them close on Mondays.
I think because they wanted to be open on Saturday, Sunday, so Monday.
Which makes sense. They need some time off, especially if there's not many people. They don't have a big employee base.
Right.
So over the next knit row, is that the name? Okay.
It was open.
It was open. So we were going to go there. And then the Louisville
Fiber
supply. It was supposed to be closed.
Yeah.
So Caitlyn reached out to Patty. Is that her name? It is, isn't it? So sorry, I'm not good with names.
I'm not either.
So she reached out to Patty, and Patty said, "Well, I've got to be there to do some work. So if y'all want to come back, come on back." So we did. So we got to go to 2 shops in Louisville that day.
Yeah.
And then on Tuesday it snowed, didn't it?
No. Tuesday it snowed. Yeah. Tuesday it snowed. A big, like 4 inches. So we got to sled and all that at the farm because they have a great hill. And then Wednesday, Mama drove us back up.
Well, we went to Cincinnati. To Hank in Cincinnati, and then I dropped them off at home on the way home, and that was so fun. So we did get a knitting trip in, but
that was the first time I'd been in any knit store since our trip before baby number 3 was born.
Are you serious? So you were ready.
I was like,
ready.
Get me in some knit
That's
stores.
right. I don't care which ones.
No, the ones we went to, they were good. Great.
Yeah. Always
really
fun
sweet
stuff.
Oh, for sure.
And I got some really nice yards.
Yeah. You'll see a project I'm doing.
Yeah.
So what are you wearing?
I am wearing the Zig.
The Zig.
By Andrea Mowry. This is a throwback. I knit this in 23. And it is with the Croft is the blue, West Yorkshire spinner's yarn. And it's the Shetland colors. It's Shetland wool. It was 182 yards per skein. And I used 4 skeins and a little bit out of the 5th for the blue.
Okay.
And then the Spincycle is Dream State Unicorn. And
that's the pink. Well, maybe not.
It was Unicorn and the Family Jewels.
Okay.
So I must have combined them. And I used size 8 in the body and the ribbing 6s. This was before I went up when I did color work on sleeves. This was before I knew to go up a needle size. So I kept the same needle size. So it is a little snug, especially when my watches. Not really on this one. I mean, it feels fine.
Yeah.
But, now this, the fad now is to knit bigger sleeves.
Yeah.
So this was definitely, and this is a drop shoulder, and it has a 3 needle bind off. I really like it.
What
It
is
was
your
really,
favorite fit of sweater? There's round yoke, raglan, and drop shoulder. And settings, there's a lot.
There's a lot. Probably round and
Really?
And raglan.
Okay.
I'm not real crazy about, and I'm not knit very many, so maybe that's why.
I have done one other drop shoulder. I think technically it was bottom up. I can't remember what it was called, but it was a Caitlyn Hunter, and I didn't do enough space, so it was super tight. So
Yes.
is it considered? It's drop shoulder doesn't matter if you start up or down. It's just
Right.
You know what I mean?
think. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I guess I have done one other.
So
but I don't
this is, So this is, it has a little vent right there. This is a zig, Andrea Mowry. This one is a size 5. That's what I know. So I really like it. It's a nice, you know, and it's warm.
It's very cute.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't like it. I just didn't do a good job doing the depth of it. It's a beautiful sweater that
Which
she
one
does.
is it?
I can't remember, but it was Caitlyn Hunter.
Oh,
I liked
yeah.
the pattern a lot.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah. Well, and it's just learning those
I'd never
things.
done a bottom up before.
Yes.
I hadn't done a drop shoulder, so I just
Yes.
had no idea.
Yeah. Well, and I think it is very important because we all have those sweaters, even if it's a store-bought sweater, that we just love.
Yeah.
And if we would just, a lot of times I find that I get so into the project that I just want to get it done. I just want to get it done. I don't want to take 5 minutes.
Yeah. To
And
measure.
pull out the other sweater
Exactly.
and measure. Now, how silly is that?
No, that's exactly me. Yeah.
And you know, it's like I just can't.
Just want to knit.
Yeah, I just want to knit, which
Yeah.
is a good thing. But one of the projects I've got going on now, that's what I did. I pulled out a sweater I knew I liked,
Nice.
and I was laying it up against it to measure how long I wanted it.
Smart.
So I'm anxious to finish it.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. So it is. Just take the time. Take
Yeah,
5
take
minutes. I mean, when you think of it like that, I mean, it's like, okay, 5 minutes.
It really is 5 minutes.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
To measure that and the one you're working
Right.
on and,
Right.
you know, put on the barber cords. Now that may take 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And try it
on. Yeah.
But.
Because it gives you confidence
Yes.
to finish or
Yes.
to stop before you get
Right.
out of control.
Yeah. To say, okay, this
Yeah.
isn't really going to work.
Right.
So I need to pull it out.
Right.
And go back a little bit and do it the way that I wear it and enjoy it.
Exactly.
Because we all have those sweaters that are sitting on the shelf.
Yep.
And we pull out once every 2 or 3 years because
They don't fit right.
they don't fit right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's right.
Be encouraged.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What else
Finish
you got?
objects.
Oh, I got one more. Do you?
I have 3 finished objects.
Caitlyn, well,
Yeah.
go girl.
Okay.
You go.
So at the end of January, I had a few things that I was like, yeah, I don't know. It's just, I like having deadlines.
Yes.
And if I don't meet it, I don't freak out.
Yes.
So, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like, it's just fun to be like, can I do this?
Yes.
So I finished this Musselburgh
I think.
hat for my daughter. And actually my
is
son,
so cute.
they like,
Both of them.
yeah,
are?
they
Oh,
like it.
that's
They
so
both like it.
sweet.
So this is Ruby and Rose's yarn. Stunning color. Like
I
this,
love it.
it was so
Do you
fun
remember the
to
name
knit.
of the color?
Subzero Sundown.
Oh, really? Now, I like Stephanie on Edible Thought Makes.
Mhm.
Do you watch her?
No.
Oh,
I
she's
think
good.
you've asked me that before. I need
She's
to watch
very calm and
Oh.
very, you know, she's very organized and, you know.
it. Yeah.
But she makes a lot of those, and she does one end one color and the other end a different so that she can have 2 different hats.
I'm gonna, yeah. I've got
But that
plans
is
to
gorgeous.
make more. But yeah.
And she wears it and loves it.
Yes. Yes. So, and she can fold it up and it fits her.
Uh-huh. It's really
with the
cute.
fold, so.
And so you have like 4 layers on your ears.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is huge. That
love
is
it.
such a beautiful.
And it's still, like I blocked it, but it still smells so good. Like, it's just.
I love
so,
Ruby and Roses.
yeah.
Y'all know that. And this color. I mean,
I know,
it
that
is
is-
just.
I wish I had another one so I, could
know.
make myself.
I mean, wouldn't that be cute?
know.
Oh, that, look how cute that
I
would
know. Try it on.
be. No, I would
Oh.
stretch that thing.
No. So, okay, so that's the Musselburgh.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wanted to finish my melon headband. I was like,
I didn't realize the name of that was melon.
well, it's M-E-L-O-N, so
Oh, okay.
there might be 2 L's. I can't remember.
Melon.
So I really wanted to get it done, and
Love it.
I did.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
So-
Have you blocked it?
I did. Yeah, it's kind of thin
It is a little thinner than I thought it was going to be. but it's
because
cute.
I did do it on a needle size down,
Mm.
and I didn't gauge swatch. I didn't have the size she wanted me, like the pattern
Yeah,
called
yeah.
for, so I was just like, well,
It's really cute,
Size down.
Caitlyn.
finally finished it.
Very
I'm so thankful. I had started this before my last baby. Then when I get super morning sick, I don't.
And
get to
he's
knit.
like going to be 6 months old.
I finished it.
You finished
I
it.
finished it.
Yes,
So
you did.
yeah,
Okay.
I have one more FO.
Okay, do it.
Okay.
Oh, I've got 2 more.
Oh,
I
well,
got
you
2.
go. You go.
Okay.
You go. Okay.
So this is my Hello Friend,
Yay.
and it's
Oh.
very wide, so it's a little oversized. So this is the cashmere. Is it cashmere and silk? It's the
I thought it was 100% cashmere.
no, I think it's like 75%. Let me look because I've got it in my book. It's
I
here it
love
is.
that book so much.
I do too. Let me get my glasses. Got my book now. I need my glasses. This is 75% cashmere, 25% extra fine merino. The color's ochre. You want to hold that up? It's the
so
yarn
soft.
is Saxony by Juniper Moon Farm. Abalone is the name of the color, and it is. This yarn was $40 a skein. I got it for 70% off.
Oh,
And it is soft as butter.
yeah,
Isn't it?
it's amazing.
So it is too big. The next one I'm going to do the size down. I don't know if I was on gauge or not. I didn't measure again. I'm going to wear a shirt under it for sure, and it'll be fine. But
Yeah.
I love it.
So
Isn't that
cute.
sweet?
And you have yarn left over?
Oh yeah, I've got 2 skeins if you want it,
Nice.
and I've got some blue and gray in it too.
Oh,
know.
nice.
I mean, you could
Oh, cute. It's
stripe.
got a little pearl detail on
Yeah.
the side.
Yeah, I like this pattern. It was not hard.
It's really cute.
Yeah, I really like it.
Nice.
So she did a very good
Yay.
job. Thank you, Leslie. Listen, Leslie was probably one of the first, like she's my BFF. She was probably one of the first knitting things that I followed. She used to do a blog
Oh.
probably 20 years ago, maybe 15 years ago. But that's where I first ran into her stuff. And so, I mean, whenever she would blog, I would get on there. And, So I have followed her for years. I mean, I'd have to go back and look. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
And so her podcasts are really sweet too.
Yeah.
She's very, her style is very classic. She does some color, occasionally, but she's very calm and she's really good.
Yeah.
So that's
like
a
her
good one. A Friend to Knit With is the name of that one. The other one, Stephanie at Edible Thought
Yes.
makes. She does a lot. She does a lot of knitting, and she's very technical, explaining it, kind of like Tash
Okay.
on Mostly Knitting. Is it Mostly Knitting? Yeah. Check out those. If you don't, check those out. They're good.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. What else do you have?
These. I can't remember the name of the pattern, but it's a Pearl Soho
I love that
pattern, and it does not have the ribbing down here. I don't know why. It's really hot. I like put them on my hands and I'm like really hot. So the ribbing is not part of it, nor is the color change. But I just wanted to have the ribbing on there.
So was it supposed to be just stockinette all the way down? Okay, with the rolled little hem at the bottom.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay.
As you can see, it pulls up on like where you do the increases for the thumb. This pattern is really cool. So I don't love, I mean, it's fine, but I wonder if that's why they have you just knit the whole way and like no color change.
Right. And that's knitting for Olive, heavy merino.
Yes. Yeah, this is leftover from Mama's
Lume.
So, and I probably could have done, these are the small, adult smalls, and I could have done a whole mitten out of one color.
Oh,
One
really?
ball. Yeah. So, yeah, I really like these. I did one of these in a day. I needed the cable 2 days ago, and I had done like 2 rows of it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna finish this. And
don't you love this project?
Yes, I had like 30 minutes during the day to work on it, so I got to like here, and then I did the rest of it like in an hour in the evening. So
sometimes you just need those quick little projects. It's like done.
And I needed gloves.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to do a Target pickup. I'm going to knit.
Yeah. Well, and that was leftover yarn.
Yeah, exactly.
That I did not, I mean, that I did not need.
Yeah.
So that's a huge blessing.
Exactly. So that's all my finished up.
That is so cool. That vest, the name of it's Hello Friend from Leslie Friend. And I knit that probably in about 2 weeks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It was a quick knit.
Wow.
Yeah. And the yarn, probably, it's more drapey and a little softer than the pattern called for. So that's probably why it is bigger. And so I'm going to try and find a
more woolly yarn.
Yeah, more woolly yarn. Something with a little more structure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
This, my son, who lives in Eastern Kentucky, I knit him this hat. This is a boyfriend hat by Stephanie Bennet, I think. It's a free pattern, but it's not like a normal pattern. So it's like on her blog. And I've talked about this pattern before, not this hat, but this is made out of Vintage by Barocco, I think. But my son Jeremy, he had been overseas. He was in the Guard, and he had been overseas for a year, and he wanted a hat. So I knit him this hat pattern, and so he showed me about a week and a half ago. It had holes in it. And he's like, Mom, I don't know. Could you knit me another one of these? I wear it under my hats and stuff. And I said, yes, but I want that one. He'd gone back and found a picture when he was over there. He was a flight medic. And so I'm going to have him give me that and patch up the holes so he can keep it.
There is an account on Instagram that we follow. I don't know if you know that, on our Fruitful Hands. And she like shows you how to mend holes in knits.
Yes.
It is so cool. I haven't had to do it yet, but every time she posts something, I watch her videos because it's just, it's really mesmerizing.
It's like, and it makes sense to know how the stitches are made and how they function with each other.
Exactly.
So so I'm gonna get it back, but it's the same color and everything. So this yarn is Cascade 220. Sorry. Okay. It's cute. It's got like little yellow gold flecks in it. And he has green eyes, so it looks really good on him. 100% Peruvian wool. It took about half a skein. I mean, it didn't take much. And the pattern tells you to knit like 5.5 inches and then start decreasing. I knit 6.5 inches, and then because he needs a little bigger. But so I love it when my children ask me to knit. So it took me 7 days to do this one because I wasn't being monogamous, right? You know.
And size what needle?
7. Wow. And I cast on 110 stitches. Okay. The last hat I made, I cast on 120 stitches for him. It was a different pattern, and it was too big. Okay. He likes them snugger. So this one's 110 stitches that I cast on.
It is so cool to like knit for people because just like how they like things to fit, like you can really tailor things to people to get it just how they want it.
And if you keep notes, then the next time you knit it, you say, okay,
how did I do it?
How did I do? If he loves that, get the same yarn, different color, you know, same pattern. That's true. Yeah. I do want to mention Molly from up north in New Hampshire sent me this book, A Stash of One's Own. Oh, isn't that sweet?
That is so
it's
sweet.
By Claire Parks, and it's knitters on loving, living with, and letting go of yarn. So she knows me. Thank you, Molly. And her daughter had gotten it for her for Christmas. Oh. So she passed it on for me to read, and I'm going to read it and then pass it on. I'll pass it to you next.
Oh, that's sweet.
So I do think it's interesting. And of course, you know, people have different ideas about their stash and why they keep it and what they, you know. So, I mean, apparently at least me, I love the yarn when I bought it for sure.
Right.
And I still love it.
Right.
I just don't have enough hands or time to knit it all up. So.
And it's like, I don't know, when you like, especially if you're on a trip, when you purchase yarn,
Yes.
it's like there's a memory with it, or like even like purchasing it online, you think, oh, this was a time in my life when this was happening. So like you can really have connections with it.
And when you're knitting
when
the
you're
object,
knitting it,
yeah, or if you're knitting an object for someone and you're thinking about them while you're, so yeah. But thank you so much.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, that's so sweet.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Awesome. I have 4 that I'm going to talk about.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, you go ahead.
You go first.
You go ahead. I'm
Okay.
gonna drink some coffee.
Okay. So
That's a cute bag.
isn't this cute?
Mhm.
I don't remember.
Should we split this into 2?
No, we'll go fast.
Finished objects.
This is by Tanny Casey. Does that? I think she does a lot of bags. I ordered it from her.
Yeah, that's really cute.
Isn't it cute?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, so this is another one of Leslie Friends. It's the butterfly blanket.
Oh my word.
So I have 2 grandbabies coming this summer, and we're having a shower for them in April.
I'm gonna.
So this is a blanket. There's a girl and a boy, Lord willing.
Yes.
So that's what the yarn is. This big twist.
Oh.
Okay, it's 100% acrylic.
Okay.
So I, you know, it's definitely a different feel.
Right.
Than
yeah. Yeah.
So I love knitting with it. It's, you know, they can throw this in the blanket, in the washing machine.
Yeah.
And not worry about it.
Yeah.
And dry it, you know,
That's
all the
awesome.
stuff.
It's soft.
And
it's
it
very soft.
is very soft.
Is it dry?
Yes.
Okay.
It just feels
I
a
didn't know if
little.
my hands were drier.
Yeah. So I just probably need, and it takes 2 skeins of that.
That's it?
That's it. So they're like, I think it was maybe $7 or $8 a skein. It wasn't on sale.
Wow.
380 yards each. And I'm using the size 8 knitting needles.
Oh.
So, yeah,
okay.
isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So I really do like it. It's really pretty.
Wow.
So, and I got another color for my grandboy.
Okay. Yeah, that's really cute.
Isn't it sweet?
Yeah.
So I really enjoy that. It's a mindless knit. The butterflies, Leslie has a little video that you can watch to do it. Her mother did it.
Sweet.
And then you can convert it into a bigger, you know, blanket if you want to.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm
awesome.
enjoying it.
Yeah.
It's a knit that you can watch TV and do.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Now my butterflies, my butterflies may be a little off occasionally,
they're
but
never all the same.
they're not.
You know,
they're just
individuals.
Yeah.
That's cute.
So what you got?
Let's see. This is one that I may or may not. Did you see Young Folk Knits put out a spring or summer?
No. For this year?
Yeah, and she put that bug right in my bonnet. And I'm like, I don't want to knit any more winter things.
I know.
No. So I might put this into hibernation because I was like, oh, summer.
I know.
But I did split for sleeves.
Oh, you got to finish that.
I know.
What size needles on these?
Size 6.
Oh,
I had
that's
to steal them.
glorious.
Isn't that so pretty?
So pretty.
I know.
Katie.
No, I do need to finish it because I really.
It's beautiful.
It's just stockinette now.
I know.
That's
so what pattern is this?
This is the caramel or caramel sweater
by Petiteknit.
Oh. Yeah. And it is just super straightforward. Raglan. So I could not figure out the cast on, so I just cast on. It was supposed to be a tubular cast on. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Couldn't do it. It took me I was done. So I cast on from the neck down, and then I ended up picking up sleeves, knitting the neck up, and then binding off in tubular bind off
stitches.
So if you ever run into that for a neckline, and you know how to do the bind off. Yeah. I find the bind off easier. Yes. I don't know. It was getting twisted on me or something. Yeah. So.
Well, I always do the alternating cable cast.
I need to do that next time.
Because it's so much easier.
Yeah. I definitely need to do that. Yeah. So I really like this. I've tried it on. It's really cute.
I love that.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, when you can get bigger needles and just go to town.
Yeah. La Bien Ami, DK, normal DK, Merino, in the color Autumn Hydrangea. I had my eye on this for a long time. It's only at La Mercerie. La Mercerie.
Uh-huh.
So I really like that. I just have put it on hold for a minute.
Yes, I hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, this is my Barnyard Dance by Caitlyn Hunter.
Aww,
And I'm getting sleeves. So
You're getting sleeves.
I'm getting sleeves, but see, my yarn is not going to be enough of the Levitate,
right.
remember?
Yes.
So I pulled off enough of this one, and then I'm going to knit the other sleeve, so they're kind of matchy.
Yeah.
And
cute.
then I've got Unicorn, which I think the middle will be fine to finish the sleeves and the bottom of the.
Smart.
Because there's some yellow in there too. See the yellow?
Yeah. That's
So,
gonna be cute.
Isn't it cute?
Good for you for like.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I really don't want to have to buy another. I don't want to have to buy another Spincycle because it's pricey.
Yeah.
You know, it's not cheap, and that's fine. I mean, they work hard.
Right. Exactly.
But I have some I think can make work. So I'm hoping to get this done by Nash. Mid-March, so
you got it, Mom.
So I can finish it and wear it.
That's
so we'll
so
see.
fun. Yes.
Sister C and I are going. If you want to go,
I know.
you need to let us know because we're staying in a hotel right now.
Yeah.
I think that's the week of the SEC tournament too.
Is that down there? It's in there. I'm not going.
So you may not want to go. I didn't figure that out until the other day. We watched basketball a lot.
Yeah.
We stayed up and watched Missouri and Alabama.
Why did you?
Till like 11:30. It was on after the UK game.
That is
We
so
just
funny.
get into watching.
That is so funny.
I'm such a cheerleader. I am. I mean, you know.
Yeah, we don't watch sports, but we did watch the hockey game last night, like the championship or whatever. That was, I don't know hockey, but that was fun.
Yeah.
It was cool to watch.
It is so fun.
Yeah.
I do enjoy it.
Yeah.
I loved when my kids competed in sports. It was so fun, and, you know, they knew Mama was there
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That was.
So, but yeah,
could
we
always
enjoy
hear Mama
watching.
yelling.
I love this. It fits very snug. It's not going to be oversized for sure. And I think I'm going to kind of not decrease the sleeves as quick so that I have more room in my sleeves.
Yeah.
But that is the Barndance by Caitlyn Hunter. Let me see what size I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm doing size 4.
Okay.
So I'm using, using Knitting for Olive, Heavy Merino. I did my glasses. I'm so bad. And what is that color?
Slate green.
Slate
That's
green.
pretty.
As you can tell, I like my greens. And then Levitate in Spincycle. And then I'll finish it off with some Unicorn.
Nice.
And those are Dream State. So it's the thicker Spincycle.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yay, thank you so much.
Okay, I'll do this one next. So I did cast on my red socks.
Oh, those are beautiful.
So I ended up, y'all were so sweet and gave me some really good recommendations, but I realized I have this sock project book, so I looked through it and I found some that I liked. So
good.
they are,
Do you watch her podcast?
her most recent one of the athletic socks, I'm ready to cast on right now.
I
She is
know.
so cute.
And she does such a good, I mean, it's
The
like,
editing,
yeah.
her style, like
Yes.
the music, like you feel like
Yes.
you're watching a movie almost.
Yes,
It's
like a
she's
little
good.
show.
Yeah.
So if y'all don't watch Summer Lee,
Yeah.
and like sock knitting, even if you don't,
Yeah.
I mean, she's a good,
Yeah. I'm ready to make this socks. So once I cast these off, I'm gonna,
oh, good.
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
There's some of, so these are the, let me see if I can do the Seafarer
Oh, those are
socks.
cute.
And I'm almost done with the leg part.
Isn't that
'cause
amazing?
It's only a little pinch.
Oh, I love it.
So yeah, it's really fun. It's a, few row repeat. So I
Do you have to
usually
use a
color in.
cable? Is it cable? It's not a cable.
It is a cable.
Oh.
But I don't use a needle.
Ooh, go girl.
Yep.
You fancy.
I do the thing where you kind of pinch it
Yes.
and then feed it back through and
You are fancy. I don't know if I could do that.
that's as risky as I get in my life right now. Woo! What's gonna happen?
Well, sometimes you need to walk on the wild
I
side.
know.
Right?
Yeah. Sometimes you just got a little live on the
loose.
edge.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, so those are fun. I haven't worked on them in very much at all, but it's just like you can pick it up, do a repeat, and it's like you see the progress of it. So.
Yes. So this is the Pajaki. It's a free pattern. I think that's the name of it.
Yeah.
Pajaki.
It's free, so.
It's free. Yeah. So this is for my grand boy that's coming.
Cute.
So this is just repeats. This I will turn up.
Oh, right.
And it'll be, it'll be a little folded.
Cute.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
And then it kind of comes in and then goes over.
Pointy.
And then the pink one.
Yes.
For a granddaughter. So this one is, yarn is knitcol by Adriafil. And the color is, and the yarn is, I got this at Raybell. It's $11 a skein. It takes one skein and sometimes a little less. So I don't know what color this is. 64. 64.47. Yeah. So it's a very quick knit and I really like it. And it looks really cute. Has a little tassel on the end. So if you need a quick little baby knit.
That's so cute.
This is cute. Yeah.
Yeah, I have plans for both of those babies.
Do you?
Like what I'm going to make.
Yeah.
The baby girl, I'm not sure. There's 2 hat patterns.
Oh, good.
We'll see.
There's
You want to talk about
our Eva's?
Yeah. So, can I tell about Sister C?
Yes.
So we're in a little text group, and she casts on her Eva with us. We started February 1st.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
And so she was like, "Oh, cast it on, move." Awesome. Then when was that? Like
last night or the night before?
It was like, yeah.
Hers was on the blocking mats.
She had finished her Eva, and I was like, I had put mine on hold.
Of course.
So that's why my caramel's on hold now. Because we're like, well,
I know.
She can't. She did it. Yeah. So she encouraged me.
Excuse me.
Through her success.
Yes.
To start on mine again.
Yes.
I got bogged down on the second set. And you split for sleeves. I got bogged down on my second set of increases.
Yes.
I was just like, how many repeats of those do I have to do? That's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I'm going to get going though.
You bet you just got to do it.
That is so soft.
Isn't that soft? This, I'm using Knitting for Olive Merino in the green and Ito Sensai in the, so they're very similar.
Wow.
But you can tell the difference in this.
Yeah.
There's kind of a.
That's cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. I like when they're like a tiny bit off.
Yes.
You get a little variance in the fabric.
Yes. So I do find, because this mohair and this, they're so thin, both of them, that sometimes I can drop. Usually I'll catch it, the row next row, and I just go back and get it. But one of them I dropped, so I'm going to have to go back and take some merino and then just kind of back stitch it.
Yeah.
Like, to make sure that mohair doesn't break there. But with my, like when I'm using like a Surrey, I don't find that I drop it when I'm using that with a fingering.
Okay.
So if that is an issue with you, you might try a thicker mohair or Surrey.
Yeah.
But I really like these yarns. I love the pattern.
It's a great pattern.
My gauge was, I was getting more stitches than I should have been. So in our group chat, I asked the mathematician and see, okay, what size do I make? So they helped me with that. So I love it.
So blame us if you...
Well, and you all, they're doing ribbing on the edges.
Yes.
At least CD. Well, see, this is so thin.
Yeah.
I think I may do the...
Double knit?
Yeah, the double knit.
Do it. I think with this, it's a finer...
Yes.
It's finer looking. I think that would look really nice.
Well, and I don't think the structure would hold up as well if I did.
No, I don't think it would. I think you're right.
So
at least not such a big rib.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do probably a double knit on the edge of that. But
cute. I'm using Pure Ghent in the color 8236. So really like this yarn. And
Yes.
yeah,
That's really...
I'm trying to get back into it.
Yeah, me too. And it's not a hard knit. It's just, knitting and purling for sure. And I don't mind it at all.
Yeah.
Once you get past the sleeves too, that's really all it is.
Exactly.
I got the Ito Sensei at Around the Table Yarns up in Ohio, Northern Ohio. It doesn't have a color on there. And then Clover Green is the knitting for Olive Merino. I really love it. Yeah. Okay.
One more.
Okay, Eva Cardigan, Petiteknit. Thank you to everybody out there joining us.
Yeah.
Keep knitting.
Yeah. Tag us.
Yes. Let us know how it's going.
It's just, hopefully we'll get it done in time for spring to
April. I'm shooting for some time in April.
That's a good idea. Yeah. Maybe I need to do that.
Oh, tax deadline. Let's do.
Oh,
yeah.
April 15th.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah. Okay. So.
Oh, that's pretty.
I talked about.
Oh, Caitlyn.
Okay. Stripe pipe sweater. We went to all the stores last week in Louisville, and so I got yarn to make the stripe pipe sweater in summer colors. So this doesn't look
brown. The other colors are summer colors.
Yes. So I'm. Okay.
Let me see
if I can do this. So I'm doing it in cream. From Knitting for Olive, and then the rest of my colors.
Are you holding this double?
Yes.
Oh.
Is that all? Okay. So this is the brown. It's Sunday. I'm so sorry.
You don't have to hold that one double, do you?
I did.
Oh, did
that's
you?
Sunday, not double Sunday.
Oh, okay.
I think that's 3072.
Okay.
And then my next color is gonna. Oh no, maybe that's one of them is 3072.
Okay, that's blue.
They're both Sunday. Then after that, I'm going to go orange.
Yay.
And then on the sleeves, the top color is going to be green, which is the Clover green.
Oh, yeah.
And then the bottom of the sleeves is going to be, I think it's pink daisies.
It is.
So that's my plan. The way that I did the colors, I hope I like what I did.
I think you will.
Okay.
I think you will.
Because I wanted the pink up on the thing, on the collar, so the bottom of the sleeves had to be pink. And I didn't want orange near my face. So I put that at the bottom. And then my husband was like, do the brown towards the top so it balances everything. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, we're just...
So if it doesn't work, we'll blame him.
I mean, no, but I'm done with the brown.
Really?
So, yeah, I have...
You could do a cute little hat.
I know.
Like a strap hat.
Exactly. Hat. I think, exactly. So hopefully
that's gonna be cute.
I'm excited. So I had these colors first, and I went to the Louisville supply shop, and I was like, I need a 5th color. What do you think? And she was like, I actually think brown would look good. And at first I was like, well. And then she put it up there, and I was like, I think you're right. So I did have a purple, but it was not as bright and vibrant as these. So it just didn't quite fit. So, sorry.
No.
So, yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I like those.
Thank you.
That's going to be gorgeous.
And then she was like, with the brown, that will kind of like anchor it that you could wear it into the fall and stuff. And it's not so like...
For sure.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So, anyway, it's a lot. I love it. And I think once I get
double knitting, the knitting with 2 strands of the merino.
It's it's been totally great, and I like the feel of it. And it's like not super heavy.
Right.
Like I was really surprised at the. I know. I love
that. Is so good. Show that
joining the.
Her patterns are just.
Yeah.
This
is Kutavakika.
Oh,
I think that's
good.
Her name. I think that's her name.
Sorry,
it'll definitely be on the screen.
Oh, I was thinking for some reason that was petite.
I know you were. So I have tons of ends to weave in. I'm sure there was a way I could have carried it up the side, but with picking up sleeves, since I don't do like drop shoulder very often, I was just nervous to like do anything weird. So I'll sew them in. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Part of the process.
It's part of the process.
Yeah.
So I just have to do blue, and then I join for sleeves.
Oh, really?
Or join under the...
Oh, that's amazing.
I hope that's big enough. That's big enough.
Oh, yeah. I think so.
So, No.
Yeah.
I've been working out though, so.
So you better watch
Maybe.
it. You better watch it. Okay,
Yeah,
I
we'll
showed that. And I
Does
showed
this grow?
that.
Does Sunday grow? Knitting for Olive grow very much? It doesn't.
I don't know.
Oh no, it's not superwash, right?
No. Oh no. Okay, I think I showed these the last time. This is my yarn from Lamb and Kid that I did my Laura out of. I'm still working on. I finished this one, except the thumb, and I'll knit this one and do the little thumbs. It won't take long. So yeah, I love these. Yeah,
everything marled.
Yeah, everything marled.
So those
everything marled mitts, I think is.
On Ravelry, no, I think it's right. On the pattern, it has a name, but then in Ravelry, when you search, it's a different name.
Oh, okay.
So if you're confused, like in the notes, it's, yeah. But it's right. It's the same.
So just look at, Katie will put, we always put our notes in the bottom, a description of what we've talked about. Hopefully we'll put podcasts we've talked about in there maybe.
The other people? Yeah, usually.
Yeah, okay. So when we went on our little excursion to Louisville, I got this. This is Noro yarn. It's Madeira from the Louisville Fiber and Supply. Is that it?
Yeah, I think
Louisville
that's
Fiber
right.
Supply.
Yeah.
So this is 60% wool, 30% silk, and 10% alpaca. And I'm knitting the Felix. And
oh my word.
And I'm on,
What?
Yeah. So this is what I was measuring.
What?
And look, when I started the bottom, the ribbing on the bottom, I thought I need to turn this inside out and do it the other way. Because this is what it looks like the way I'm doing it, right side.
Okay.
But look at the wrong side. Doesn't that look better? But with this kind of slubby yarn, you really can't tell.
Yeah.
So, but the next time if I have like, nice yarn that you can really tell, I will turn it inside out and do the ribbing.
Smart. Do you do a short row to turn it around?
Yes.
Just
You
turn
would do
and wrap?
I do a German short row. Every time it calls for short rows, I do German short rows. I know that sometimes you shouldn't, but they're very easy for me, and I know I can see them.
So when you do that, do you do one stitch into the beginning of round and then make that
I just turn around at the
very end.
At the very end.
The last stitch.
Yeah. Okay. And just go back.
Okay. I'm too does it
follow
have to be the first stitch or the last stitch?
See,
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Okay. It's kind of like recipes. When you're following a recipe, I used to be so if I didn't have that ingredient, I couldn't do it. As opposed to substituting or moving on.
Oh my word! Yeah, I did that with a brownie mix the other day. Anyway, I didn't have eggs or oil.
Nobody has eggs, honey.
Exactly.
Your sister, she texts me. She's like, "Sam's is out of eggs," and they have chickens in their backyard, but they stopped laying because it's so cold. Oh. So they're used to having eggs. And I'm like, well, Kroger has eggs. So I'm like, do I need to bring you some? So she was going to have her husband stop and get some.
Yeah, we were out of eggs for a few days, and it was like, this is not.
I know. I told your dad, I'm like, we have got to get some chickens. Yeah. Because we live on a farm. We used to have chickens all the time. But listen, it's devastating when something comes in and kills your flock. Yeah. So, and we've had that happen a time or two. So, but I think we will. I'm clicking my glasses. Sorry, somebody will be upset with us. Sorry. But the funny thing was your dad and I were at a restaurant yesterday in Lex. And somebody came up. I was wearing a sweater. I was wearing that green one with the design in it that came out of that yellow book from Lobby and Amy.
Okay.
I don't remember the name of the sweater, but it's made out of, I think it's...
Corey?
Yeah, it's made out of that green Shire yarn that I love so much, and some Spincycle at the top. But anyway, they're like, I was knitting on that one sweater, and they're like, what are you making? So I told them and showed them, and they had worn a snood in. They work there.
Oh.
They had worn a little snood in granny squares. So I said, oh, I loved your snood. Did you make it yet? So, we're having this conversation. And she's like, did you make it the sweater you're wearing? And I said, yes, I did. And your dad's like, she and my daughter have one of those podcasts or YouTube or something, the Fruitful Hands. So he was giving us a plug.
That's so
it was so sweet.
Samuel does that too. I'll like go in a knit store and be like, she has the podcast. I'm like, shush it.
Don't tell anybody. I don't mention
Let it happen organically.
Yes.
If they want to watch
Yeah,
us.
yeah. That's the way your brother Tyler, he's like, Mom, you're growing organically. That's the way you want to grow.
Oh,
you don't want to. Yeah, it was really
Tyler.
sweet.
Oh.
But it was so. That's the first time he's done that.
That's
because
so
I don't
sweet.
generally say, unless somebody recognizes and asks,
Exactly.
then I'll tell them.
Yeah, it's like, no, that's not me.
No. But it was so funny.
Do you like it or not?
I know. I know it was
so
funny.
sweet.
But yeah, I really love this. It is so soft.
That is really cute.
So
That you're making me want to knit a big gauge sweater.
I mean, this is on tens.
I'm gonna do a doppio. I should have.
I don't know that one.
Anyway.
I did knit the collar because I don't like the huge collars.
Mm-hmm.
I knit this on a 5.
Yeah, smart.
And then I'm knitting this down here on 8s, my ribbing.
Nice.
But this is on a 10.
Okay.
So
yeah, I'm with you. I like a tighter neck.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this, it says to do a sewn bind off. But I think I'm just going to, after the ribbing, I'm going to knit 1 row and then I'm just going to bind off. Because it is such slubby yarn.
I wouldn't.
You really can't tell.
Like, you did it up here, didn't you? You did a sewn bind off.
I did, because that's a cast on. I did alternating cable cast on.
Okay, because the cast on looks great.
Yeah.
But it's like on the bottom.
Yeah,
it's
nobody's
just
going to
not,
go down there and
no.
look. So, I really like it.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's always fun. But
I
you know
love
what? When I knit this pattern, I never have the right amount of stitches. So, I have to knit more of the... it's just, I don't know why. And I don't want to take the time to figure it out right now.
Yeah.
I just want to finish the sweater.
Yeah, just get it done.
Get it done.
Yep.
So I just knit until I have enough stitches on there, and then it's like, okay,
I'm done. I did it.
Because you have to knit that little eyelet pattern to there's
oh right,
6 rows.
Because
you do one cross up,
yes,
you do 1 yarn over, and then you knit a row, and then you do the next knit a row. And so you can't just stop in the middle,
right?
So you have to kind of commit to that whole 6
or
row.
you could just do make one left, make one right if you're gonna have to stop in the middle of it. I think I ran into that with the cardigan I was doing.
I may try that on the next one. Just because I probably don't need a full repeat of that. But I just need maybe 4 more rows or something. Yeah. But we'll see how it fits. It fit fine when I tried it on. So
that's awesome.
Try it on.
Yeah.
So.
Good for
okay,
you.
let's see. Is there anything else? No, I have one more little dreamy.
Yeah.
Do we have any babies up?
I know.
He's doing so good. Are you going to put a picture of that little outfit in?
Oh my word. Yeah.
Remember the outfit that someone from Canada sent to little guy number 3, and she asked that we,
not
mention her name.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Sweet.
It is the cutest. So Kaity, I think, is going to take a picture of him, put a little heart on his face, and put up here, hopefully.
But his little face is so
I
cute.
know,
when
he's
smiling. So if
yeah,
because she mailed it to us. So
yes.
If I can find, I think I emailed with her some, so I'll send her. Yeah, anyway.
You'll send her a private one with his little face, because he's grinning from ear to ear.
Happy.
He is so happy in it.
So cute.
And it fits him so
Perfectly.
well.
Yeah.
It's such a cute. So I hope you put the picture in.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It really is. That is such a sweet, kind gesture.
So yeah. I sent the picture to my husband. He's like, "You didn't make that, did you?" And I was like, "I did not." One of our viewers did, and he's like, "You are kidding me. That is great. That is so sweet."
Okay. I think I'm gonna knit. I need a bright color. I needed a bright color.
I think I regret not getting these.
I knit this. I bought this at Hank in Cincinnati. It's Lobby NME, and it is a fingering, and then this is it's the Surrey, right? It's not mohair.
Yeah, it's
and
the Surrey.
I love Surrey so much better than mohair, honestly. It's
I haven't
Kumo,
actually knit with it.
Baby Surrey, and Mulberry Silk. I think I have. So this is Silk and Surrey. I know.
It's so soft.
And
this is the first shave of a baby of an alpaca, right? The Surrey.
No, I think it's a different. Somebody told us in the thing. It's a different. There's Surrey, and then there's another kind. So they're different types of alpaca.
Oh, okay. So never mind.
But this is Baby Surrey. So this would be baby.
Oh, okay.
So it would be some of the first. Yeah. So it would be on the smaller. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna knit the lento out of this.
Oh, my word.
For spring.
They had that in the shop.
Yeah, I'm such a sucker.
And I was like,
yeah.
oh my word.
Yeah.
You mentioned it first, and then I was like, maybe I'll make a matching one. And
This is called Flash Fluo. Is the color. Oh, isn't that cute?
Yeah.
And this is Kumo, and this is Twist Nouveau. So
those are so cute.
Yeah, I'll start this probably after.
That's gonna be so fun. And that's on a size 10 too, isn't it? Or
it's a big needle for sure. And you know that I've had the lento pattern for a while because it's been on my one a knit.
Yeah.
But it just, everything else. I just want to knit everything.
Keep talking.
Okay. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm probably after the Barndance and any other, and that Felix. Probably after those, I'll start into kind of some. I need to finish that one hydrangea.
Yeah.
I still have it on the needles, and it's smaller yarn.
Okay.
So I can wear it more into the late spring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Duomo, I think is what it's called. You hold 2 fingerings and a Surrey, or like a mohair. So I tested it with a few different yarns. I got the purple. See, this is the one that matches your fingernails.
Oh yes. Oh, it does.
So I was just testing it out. I don't know if I'll use those or not, but I just like the point of it is like you just pick random like.
So are you changing constantly throughout the pattern?
No, okay. I just chose 2 different, like, do I like the blue with it or do I like the more pink with it?
I see.
And then you do the whole sweater in the 3 yarns.
Oh, okay. I kind of like the blue.
I know. The only thing is I was going to make like a mini mock neck out of the blue yarn, and I only have 2 skeins. And but see how like, it's just totally different.
Right.
And then you put them together and it's like, but I do like the blue though.
I do too.
Yeah. I think that would be so fun.
I do too.
So I'll either use these or I might get, like, my size calls for 2 skeins of each or something. So I might.
So that, what is that pattern?
It's Duomo. It's the Duomo.
Do you
and
have
it's, I'll look it up. It's just.
I haven't seen it.
Oh.
I don't think.
It reminds me of the lento, but it's like a raglan. No, it's not Duomo. That's like
it's like what? I don't know.
Look at everything. Doppio. It's a Doppio. Oh, are y'all like screaming at the screen then?
Probably.
Doppio. Okay.
Doppio.
What am I doing?
You crazy girl.
You need to fire me. Okay, Doppio sweats. Duomo is a colorway of someone of Explorer Knits.
Okay.
But it's like,
oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Okay, see,
so you just
see that.
Yeah. So
and
you
put a picture up.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really cute.
So yeah, it's basically like you get to play with color and kind of work things together.
Right, and make your own color.
Exactly. Yeah. Like marled, but yeah. So
very cute, isn't it? Yeah. Let us know what you're working on or what you're thinking about for spring.
Yeah. I think maybe next week we could do a spring video. Are you ready for that?
Sounds good. Yeah, I'll get ready for sure. I'll get ready.
See if we can. Yeah.
Come up with some ideas.
Because Casey over there.
She is pushing us. She's pushing us to come into spring, which is not a bad thing. But we still have some winter left.
But she's in Arkansas, so like I think it's probably like closer for her than it is. But you know, she did that, and I'm like, well, yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your time. We appreciate your comments and your likes for sure. Oh, you know what else I was going to say? Next month, it'll be a 2-year anniversary.
Oh.
Yeah, I think on the 15th.
Oh, March 15th?
I think so.
That's
around
awesome.
there.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll do something. We'll have to figure it out and do something fun.
Yeah. That's awesome. 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years. Can you
Love
believe
that.
it? I know. It's really amazing.
Yeah. Lots of knitting.
Lots of knitting, lots of babies, and lots of
friends.
Yeah, friends.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll podcast again before C and I end up in Nash.
Yeah.
At the Nash.
Yeah.
So if
y'all are going,
Yes.
tell us. At least you can see Mama.
Well, I hope to see some of y'all in Nashville.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, holler at us. Make sure if you're hugs, if you're non-hug, or just kind of go like this if you see me. Thank you all for watching. Happy knitting.
Yes, happy knitting.
Bye, guys.